Did you ever think that you would be doing what you're doing now?
Hell no. I thought I was gonna be dead.
So
I was tweaking. I was a badass little kid.
Keep them eyes.
Martin,
Yes.
Diego, Alicio,
They
please.
say you wouldn't walk, and you walking across the stage.
Angel
Hey! Don't
Anthony
say you
Herrera.
won't walk, and look what you're doing.
Sue San.
Congratulations!
Vivian Mary Luna.
Hey, baby!
Mary.
I'm a Gemini, so
okay, yeah, that's what we got in common. Yeah,
we're Gemini. So it's like
Yeah.
depending on the environment you in, you gonna adapt.
Nah, yeah,
So
for sure.
certain environments, I'm quiet, I'm cool, I'm laid back. Other environments, I'm probably the life of the party.
They say you wouldn't walk, and you walking across the stage.
Angel
Hey!
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Cosby Zell. I got a very, very exclusive interview for y'all today. I have the best graphic designer in Chicago with me today. Like, hardest working, most consistent, dropping cover art after cover art. Man, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, what's good? What's good? My name's Sincere, also known as Twxnoo, also known as Twxnoo Graphics. What's up?
Twinno, man.
Good.
What's the word, man? How you feeling? First of
I'm
all,
good. I'm chilling.
first and foremost, man. So it's like, I just want to know, just first off, just how you feeling, how you living, how is life going for you these days, man?
Hey, life going good. Just
Life going-
graduated college.
Just graduated college. That was a very big milestone for him, man. For sure. Went through a lot to get to that point.
For sure.
Most definitely. For sure. So first off, before we get into like your career path, like we just want to know, like, where are you from?
From the south side of Chicago, also known as the Hundreds. Wild Hundreds. They get crazy. Yeah, it's like the Morgan Park area. If you know, you know.
From the park, for sure. Yeah, that's what it is. And so, like, growing up early, did you ever think that you would be doing what you're doing now?
Hell no. I thought I was gonna be dead.
So,
I was tweaking. I was a badass little kid.
Mhm.
You know it. I used to be tripping out, but
yeah.
I never knew this was even a career in the first place.
Wow. Okay. So it's like, what type of student were you? Like, just like growing up, like what type of student were you? Like, were you like a straight A student with like B's and C's, D's and F's?
I was it's in segments. So like growing up, like first through like fourth grade, I was like a D and F student.
Yeah.
My homie Imran came to the school. He was getting straight A's, and all the girls was on him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, all right, you getting straight A's, you getting the hoes. The teacher love you.
Nah, yeah.
I need to do what you doing. So I started telling all his answers. I started, whatever test he do, I'm like, hey, we're gonna swap it out. Stuff like that. Then I started getting on a roll. So shout out Imran, my boy.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's how that went. Then like, eighth grade came, I started doing it on my own. Work got a little bit easier. And yeah, from now on, I was a good student.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. So when did graphic design come into play? Like did you say like you did like your first cover art, your first design? When did that come about?
I'll say maybe like sixth grade. I'll maybe to pull it up. I got like a meme page where I used to like do little quotes and shit. This was like when Instagram first launched. I got a little quote page and I was just doing stuff on like Pixar.
Okay.
You know what Pixar is?
Yeah,
I was on
for sure.
Pixar.
That's classic. Yeah.
I was on Pixar till like 2022, and I was still doing major stuff at that time.
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. So you was doing stuff early on.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So when did you know, because you just said you graduated from college. So like when did you know that you wanted to take this serious?
I really didn't know until like maybe 2 years ago, honestly. And I've been doing it for 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, starting off, you just trying to get your name out there. So it's like, what type of, okay, so after the meme page, what was after that?
After the meme page, it probably like go to high school. So that was like 6th, 7th grade. So high school come. I was just doing cover arts with my friends, my homies, everybody around used to want like party flyers.
Yeah,
So I
that's
was on
big.
Pixar. Yeah, I was on Pixar doing the flyers for everybody. I was doing the cover arts for my homies,
Mm-hmm.
and it really just went from there. I was with this girl at the time, and she just like prompted me to be like, "Hey, put it on Instagram,
Yeah.
put it here, put it there, like show your work off, show my portfolio." And she made the page for me. I started posting it, and it's been up ever since. Really.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like when you start off in high school, you got that network. Cause like in high school, ain't nobody really on nothing. Really, everybody just trying to get the girls smoke. Just get into stuff. But it's like when you doing something like that, it's easy for you to stand out. So like, would you say like you was always like a standout like type of guy, or do you feel like you was like more so like quiet?
I was a little bit of both. I feel like it depends who I'm around. I'm a Gemini, so
Okay, yeah, that's what we got in common. Yeah,
yeah, we're a Gemini. So it's like
yeah,
depending on the environment you in, you gonna adapt.
nah, yeah, for
So
sure.
certain environments, I'm quiet, I'm cool, I'm laid back. Other environments, I'm probably the life of the party. Like,
Okay, yeah, I
really
got you.
depend.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing the cover art for the homies. Like, when would you say that you got like your first like big like placement?
First big placement. I don't know,
Hmm.
cause it's a lot of little milestones I was achieving along the way.
Okay,
Cause
okay,
like
that's cool.
yeah,
We gonna backtrack. So what programs what program were you using to like edit art? Because you're doing Pixar. So for the cover, I usually using Pixar too.
yeah,
You was doing everything. So that
everything.
that was that was like your go-to thing. Because especially like around that time, you probably most likely didn't have like no MacBook or anything like that. Like,
Nah,
what type of computer did you have?
I ain't even have a computer. I just got a computer in 2022 when I started.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Okay, so you was doing all that off the phone.
everything off the phone.
Okay, yeah. So
Showing
I'm,
all
I'm glad I
Pixar.
asked you that because I really didn't know. So you was doing all that off the phone. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So to have that type of dedication and doing all that work over the phone, because a lot of people now they jump straight in. They buying all their most expensive gear and don't even know like the ins and outs of it yet. So you really went through like that humbling stage of just like
yeah,
really getting
yeah.
it out the mud for real.
Like I used to open up Photoshop every day and didn't know what to do in there. Like I had to learn how to upload a picture to Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
That probably took like 3 weeks.
Yeah, because man, because everybody that's in any type of creative field that uses Adobe products know like Adobe ain't no joke. As soon as you get into Adobe, you like, what am I doing? Because
Yeah,
like for me, because I shoot music videos, so like when I first started, I didn't know what program to get. So everybody was telling me Premiere Pro, Premiere Pro. So I get Premiere Pro. I'm just
what is this?
I'm in there lost. But I'm like, I need something more user friendly just to start off
Yeah.
with. That's when I transition to Final Cut. You know, but Adobe, if you know how to use Adobe stuff, you legit because Adobe ain't nothing to play with.
Are you still using Final Cut?
I'm still using Final Cut. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So, but
Nah, I love me some CapCut cool, Premiere Pro, that's
CapCut,
decent. But I'm not gonna lie, After Effects my dog.
After Effects,
I
yeah,
fuck with
after
After
man,
yeah.
that's the one.
After Effects the
That's the
one.
one. Okay, yeah.
I know I
So
use that.
yeah, you doing cover art like all right, for the homies. So transitioning into like doing like Photoshop and stuff, like
Yeah.
what was some of like the early like challenges that you had to face, just like changing from Pixar to like Adobe?
I feel like the craziest thing really was like, for one, learning the software, that's a beast in itself.
Yeah.
And then two, like trying to do exactly what I wanted. So like completing a vision, I'm sure you know how that is as a
Oh
creator.
yeah.
It's like the vision just wasn't being implemented how I needed it to be. It's like I was able to be just precisely exact to what I wanted, but it wasn't exactly how I needed how it is now.
I got you.
So it's like, that
Cause
was the big
would it
adjustment.
be like somebody come to you with an idea and you pretty much like didn't fully fulfill it the way you wanted to?
Yeah. Or it's like even if I had an idea, I wasn't able to do exactly how I wanted to.
Yeah.
So like how I started off was whatever I did know on Photoshop, I do it on there, like the text, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But early on, I just use both. Like it'll be PixArt, whatever little quick stuff I need to do that, then put it to Photoshop. That way, it's like I'm a master of both.
Okay.
Yeah, then really just went from there.
Wow. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so your first like known artist,
Yeah.
like when did you do like your first like known artist?
I want to say it was like it's a mixture between Cowboy, you know, the guy that made Envy Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mixture between him and then like Jay Green. Jay Green, he
Jay
was down
Green, nice
there,
one. Yeah, Florida, right?
YNW. Yep, YNW.
Yeah,
So I was fucking with a lot of them people. I'll just go on Instagram, make some, send it off, put them up there, tag it, tag all the managers, tag the homies, tag the cousins, whoever I knew it was related to them or would get there to them.
nice
I
one.
was tagging
Okay,
them.
that's what's up because a lot of the times, like the artists, like they'll post on their story, they'll post on their page, like, who can make me cover art?
Yeah.
So you didn't wait for the opportunity. You
No,
went and
I
did
created the
the
opportunity.
you created the opportunity. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you made it and was like here, like sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. But it's
Mhm.
like that's the mindset that you got to have. It's like whether they did it or not, like this still gonna benefit me in the long run
Yeah, facts.
for sure.
I feel like Jay Green was the only one to really reach out during that time. And then as far as Cowboy go, like I went to school in the suburbs. You know, he played. You know, that was his land for the most part.
All right.
So anybody I knew that was connected to him or however that went, like I started doing cover arts for his homies.
Mm-hmm.
Then it eventually trickled up and down.
They got familiar with it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got familiar with it. Okay, for
Yep.
sure. For sure.
Shout out Jay Green. Shout out Cowboy.
Yeah, shout out them for sure. Okay. So something I do want to talk about because you had graduated
Mhm.
is this picture here. It'll be on the screen for y'all, but I want to talk about it because this speaks volumes right here.
Yeah.
This speaks volumes. So he has it's his graduation photo, and then he has it's a basketball in one hand, and then it's a gun in the other. So it's like, can you pretty much like paint the picture of like the inspiration like behind this photo?
So the inspiration behind this is something that I've made on my own, and I meant to attach it to this thread, but I didn't get the chance to. Shout out Leah. She helped me bring this vision to life, but I will be able to show you. Actually, it's on my page, I believe. Like if you scroll all the way down,
Mm-hmm.
you will see it. But it's something I created. It's called the Peak series. So basically, as a kid, like I grew up in the hood. You feel me? It wasn't nice. Outside my window, I see all type of shit. You feel me? So during this series, I was making it where it's just like, all right, it's a young boy, young black child, looking out the window. Sometimes you see good, sometimes you see bad, sometimes you see cool, sometimes you see old, sometimes you see new.
Right.
It's always something different. It's always something crazy.
For sure.
Either good or bad. And during that series, I had came up with this idea, and I was thinking about the different pathways and the stuff I had to do, or could have did, or wanted to do, versus like the route I chose.
For sure.
And when I brought this to Aaliyah, the photographer, I was basically just telling her like, yeah, I need to show them like the journey in one picture. You know what I'm saying? It's the journey. I played basketball growing up. When I was a kid, I used to want to play with guns, and eventually I had gotten to that. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I graduated. I chose the cap and gown instead.
You was telling me that you went crippled.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how did that happen?
All right, so I was leaving work one day. I was arguing with this female I was with at the time. I was stressed out, had a long day. You know what I'm saying? I get off work. You feel me? I'm finna go pull up on her on some toxic shit. And all I know is like, she just went left. Like everything went left. Car started tripping out. Then brake stopped working. Shit was on fire. You know what I'm saying? There was just a lot of shit going wrong. And stress was the big part of it when I finally got my answer. But so basically, I'm on my way home, car tripping, everything tripping.
Yeah.
I get to the house, I'm trying to figure shit out. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I'm just super stressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finna crash out. So I pull over, I stop for a second. I get back to driving because I'm like, let me hurry up, get home. Everything just started vibrating in my body. Like head to toe, everything vibrating like never before. So I pull up to the nearest gas station. I'm trying to call ambulance. Before I know it, I'm just fully seasoned. I wake up like 4, 5, maybe 6 days later, and they done said I've been at this hospital, this hospital, this hospital. You know what I'm saying? I done had this many seizures and I've been, knocked out for X amount of days. So yeah, I mean that's just like the beginning story of
Damn.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I tried to go to the bathroom, couldn't walk. And it was like that for like 2.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Damn. So, and you saying that's what led you to get into graphic design. So it's
Mhm.
like, was you working on like stuff like, because I know you wasn't really doing much, going outside much and doing nothing
Uh,
much.
and I was in a
So
wheelchair.
yeah, so okay, you using the wheelchair. So how long was you in the wheelchair?
Oh, I was like in and off. Like I'll be on a crutch wheelchair, just trying to like get my work together and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it would be like a little bit of both. So that's like a 1.5 year process in itself. But
Right.
yeah, like in the hospital, I ain't had nothing to do like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So you get tired of watching the same shows on TV.
Right.
Yeah. So I had my iPad and I was just doing a little shit on Pixar, like I was telling you,
Right.
stuff like that. But what was the question?
So pretty much like with you going Cripple, I just really just
Oh
want
yeah,
to know
yeah,
like like experience and like how that led to you getting into graphic
design.
design.
Right. So basically, this is like my senior year of high school, right before I'm finna go to college. So like my whole senior year, I was in the hospital the whole time. So I had plans on going to this school in North Carolina to do kinesiology and sports medicine,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to go out there crippled. And if I was, I just didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? So I just took the leap of faith. I'm like, all right, I got a scholarship from Columbia. I'm gonna take it, do graphic design, learn it, try something different.
Mm.
And if it wasn't for me being crippled at the time or not having nowhere to go, because they had online courses, so I was just like, hey, I'm gonna do this or I ain't gonna do nothing. And I ain't no doing nothing type person. So
Right.
Columbia was and graphic design it was, and you know what I'm saying, it became my life.
Wow, that's crazy. And so
So
do you feel like if that situation didn't happen like that, like would you have even went to college?
yeah, I would have went to college and I would have did kinesiology for sure.
Would have
But
did, yeah, okay.
yeah, but
Just
like I
like
wouldn't
that
have been
changed your whole
my
direction.
trajectory and everything
Yeah,
for
right,
sure.
yeah.
But yeah, if it wasn't for me being crippled, graphic design wouldn't even be in my mind. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna be trying to be like on the NBA, you know what I'm saying, on the bench, helping players, whatever the case may be. That was
Wow.
my goal. And then, years later, it turned around to I'm doing graphics for the WNBA. I'm doing graphics for the NBA. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I done did stuff for Chicago Bulls, Chicago Sky, shit like that. So it's
Wow.
like I made to the league one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow, yeah. That's
Yeah.
real full circle moment though. For
Facts.
sure. And it's many more of them to come though.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like with the graphic design, like it don't put you in a box. Like you able to, pretty much create for any type of industry.
Yeah, whoever, whatever, whenever.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because a lot of people they say, they went to YouTube University, right? That's you hear that. So what do you feel like college taught you uh, as far as graphic design is concerned?
They taught me a process. So I was just talking to somebody that I was in college with, and he was asking me like, "Yeah, what did you leave Columbia with?" And that's the process. So going into a professional field, you gotta know how to package a file. You gotta know how to zip a file, compress it, all of that. You gotta know how to start from sketch to a finished product. So
Hmm.
college mainly went over the process of like start to beginning and how to do it thoroughly. And I feel like that's the biggest thing I learned. I feel like YouTube not gonna teach you that, and if it do, it's just like a select few influencers. But you got to go out and find them.
Right.
That's not like the main topic when you type in
Hmm.
Photoshop.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
the actual process and like being professional.
being
And
professional.
also, you can't forget about the networking aspect, because you actually went to college and did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah,
So, what do you feel like was one of the best opportunities you got while in college doing what you do?
while in college. Uh, real. I don't really know. Quite
Mm.
honestly, I feel like I didn't really use college to my advantage at the beginning. I just started this year. Like I just graduated, of course, but
Right.
this year is the year that I started networking and making the advancements I did.
I got
I
you.
could say like what I was telling you earlier about Locker Films.
Right.
And just seeing him at one of our little events that we had for the music majors,
Hmm.
and I just walked up to him how I wanted to.
Right.
You know, everybody was in line waiting, trying to sign the paper to, I guess, visit the studio or whatever he had going on.
Mhm.
But I just walked right up on him and said, "Hey, I did stuff for your artist already. Here go my work." He was like, "Yeah, I've seen this before," and you know, we locked it in. And ever since then, me and Lock have been locked in.
Right, for
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah, and it was just good that you was able to establish that relationship in person. Because
Yeah,
even though you
facts.
already did the work for his artist, okay, it's like now, like I met this person,
Yeah,
and
you
I
gotta
see,
show face.
yeah, nah, yeah, showing, yeah,
Show
nah,
face.
showing face, yeah, then nah,
Got
yeah,
to.
that's a big deal. That's a very big deal. So, okay, and this could be something that you never even released or something that you have released. Like, what is like one or two of your favorite projects that you've worked
One
on?
or two of my favorite projects. So like you just said, the graduation picture.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing that come to life, and you know, me being a main model for it, that's the big one for
Yeah.
sure. Seeing that come to life, that's the one. Even the one before that, it's like them two is super special to me. That
Right.
whole series, and I plan on like putting it out publicly, getting it printed up super large, and you know, displaying it at a gallery very soon. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I would say that's one of my biggest projects. Then my second one so far, I would just for the fuck of it, really like the Fatso one, doing a lot of his work.
Fatso.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's
So
quality.
which one in particular, just so the people know?
That's gonna be called Together, if I'm not mistaken.
Together.
Together.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
So the single cover art for YFG Fatso,
yes, sir.
what's the name
Together.
of it?
YFG Fatso Together,
Together, for
if
sure.
I'm not
Okay,
mistaken. I
for
want to go
sure.
back and make sure, but facts. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
So
saying? Shout out Penrose. Hey, we did that. You know what I'm saying? He took the pictures, he sent it to me. I instantly chopped it up, and I
right.
got it on video too. Like I screen recorded the whole process, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just like it's glass. Like that was one of my first covers that I'm like, man, this shit look real. You know?
Right.
And it's super manipulated, but nobody would ever know.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, so I don't necessarily want to go back to the graduation picture,
Right.
but I pretty much want to know like, so what's the importance of having like the graphic designer to photographer like relationship? Because
It's major. Like even if you look back at old album covers, like it's photographer heavy, and people don't really probably pay that no attention, but it's like a 50-50 split
yeah,
always. Like if I'm just doing something that's text based or like just my own creation, it's a difference, but I still need photographer elements. I might need
right,
grass. I might need the sky. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that without a photographer or
exactly.
a picture being taken in general,
Yeah,
or even if a texture. Shit, I can need this texture right here off the table.
mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
never know. Like you gotta take a picture for that.
right,
So I'll say that connection is like 1-to-1. Like you need it.
for sure. Sure. That's how everything's able to come to life.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Indeed.
all right, so you have the you know, your first way to get yourself out there was pretty much, you know, just making cover art like on demand. And then, you know, just as people was asking for it on Instagram.
Yeah.
So then you take it a level up and then, you know, you have, you know, labels reaching out, you have managers reaching out.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, let's talk about like, you know, the difference in the process of, you know, of how that goes.
All right. So from like a individual, you know what I'm saying, just starting out, it's a lot of back and forth through DMs or text messages or homies or whatever the case may be, or changing the title, changing some little item on the cover art, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just a back and forth process. You're gonna get lowball, you know what I'm saying? People gonna do you bogus. They might steal a cover art. That's why you gotta have your watermark on it. uh yeah, it's a lot of that in the beginning phases.
Right.
But as you mature as a designer or artist in general, and me personally, I'm a like business savvy anyways. So I'm always into
Sure.
business. So I'm always like, all right, it's gonna be a contract before I start something. It's gonna be a contract after I do something. Watermark on everything. You know what I'm saying, from a business standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
and just making sure that I know my copyrights. Literally,
Right. Yeah. Sure.
that's important, and just maintaining that, always having that emphasized to me. That's the biggest difference. Just knowing your rights, and knowing your rights is all the business is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just so because people like to take because like your everything that you make, this is like your intellectual property. Like this,
Right.
like you took your hard work and effort, all your time, and to make this, and then people will literally try to take it for free.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Even my graduation pictures, like copyright.gov, instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly. Can't nobody take it. You take it,
Yep.
you're gonna be hearing from me.
Can't use it for nothing.
You're gonna hear from me for sure.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. That's what's up. That's
Cease and
what's up.
desist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Having that together is so important. It's so important. So are there times that you deal with a creative block, and how do you deal with it?
Creative block, always. I feel like every day it's always gonna be some type of creative block. Even if I'm fluent, like this morning I was fluent. I took a nap, woke up, I'm like, damn, I can't do this right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I feel like the reason or the way to get through it is more so like getting outside, go get some nature, go to the gym, go look at everything around you. Like everything around me personally is design. Like even if you
Right.
look behind me, it's design. Like all this design. The couch, somebody
Yeah.
had to design it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I start to look around me and just take something from everything. You know what I mean? Whether it's the stitching, whether it's the texture, whatever. Like
Right.
I see it, I'm finding ways to implement it.
Right. Whether it's big or small, like you
Yeah,
find
big or small.
inspiration in everything around you.
It could be an icon on the bag. Like
Yeah.
it could be the nutrition facts on the back of a bag of chips. Like
That's
the way it's formatted, like it's
That's
something to take from
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, because that's one thing about like the mind of a creative. Like you view the world in an entirely different way.
Yeah.
Because you literally like you look at the most simple thing, you be like, how can I even put my spin on it? Or what was that person's mind frame when they made it? Like you have like you ask yourself so many questions and you just view things so much differently.
Thanks.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Okay, so back to the clients. So as far as like revisions are concerned, like let's talk about a situation where it's like you had a client that you risk it was just harder to like fulfill.
Difficult.
Yeah, that was difficult. Just dealing with it like a difficult client.
Jacob Alexander. When you see this, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
So this is my homie. His name Isaiah too. So like this is my earlier phases, and I salute him for it because like without him, when I got to a professional stage, I would have probably been struggling or
Right.
upset with myself. Or, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But he forced me to have patience, and I don't really think he did it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably just like, he just wants certain stuff a certain way,
Right.
and having to make somebody else's vision come to life is hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I just feel like with him, he would always stress like, hey, change this up. Like I'll do a cover art for an hour, 2 hours straight, exactly what he wanted, and he'll tell me change the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Or he'll be like, change the text 1,000 times. It's not even enough fonts in my storage for me to, you know what I'm saying, keep changing the text. And he keeps saying like, hey, find something else, or do this or do that. And then at the end, I'll always be able to do it. And it'll be like an accomplishment, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, you a headache. So shout out to you, Brody, but you hell, boy.
Yeah, and especially with him like being like a homie to you, like man, like you really trying to play with me right now.
Damn,
but it's like
stop playing,
dude, but it's like looking back at it.
It's like, all right, it's cool, but this shit did come out nice, but you ain't have to do me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if it's like, just like a company or a business that, just like that wants like graphic design, like how are you, reaching out to these people and, like just like offering like your services to them?
Yeah. So as of recently, I haven't been pitching myself, quite honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I did it, I did get a big gig and I could go through that process, but just on a general level, I don't really pitch myself, and I'm blessed to be able to say that. Like a lot of people come find me through word of mouth. And any company that has seen me, any artist that has seen me, any just individual with a business that has seen me, it's all through word of mouth. They see my work somewhere, they reached out, they like, hey, who did this? They come right to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a big blessing.
No, yeah, good work. It speaks for itself. Like in the creative field, like that good word of mouth, like it'll take you far.
Yeah,
it'll take you far. So just make sure when you working on stuff, you putting your best foot for it. For sure.
Always.
Nah, yeah, it's gonna come back to you.
There's no project too big or too small. Like everything, you gotta go 100%.
Exactly. So it's like because of that, I would assume that you pretty much booked and busy for for the most part. Like your day to day is pretty much like always something going on. So dealing with multiple projects at a time? Like, how do you balance that everything out?
All right, so I just recently got a scheduler. Like at first I was using like Google Task, Docs, you know what I'm saying, try to keep myself organized.
Yeah.
But I had to go get a physical planner and a scheduler because it's like you can't keep going back. You doing a project now, you gotta go see what else is next. Like, nah, you need it right here on hand. You need to remember. And doing it like that, I feel like it's more efficient for me because I'm not gonna forget. And the objective of scratching something off, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? So being able to scratch it off and like, all right, this done. I ain't gotta ever go back to it again. That in itself is like a ASMR little thing for me. Like, you know,
I got you. Yeah. So are you doing like say if you working on 2 projects in a day, are you doing like 40% of one and then going working on another one? Or do you go back and forth with projects like that?
So I would say on average a day I probably work on like 6-7 projects. So each day, 6-7 projects, I'm going like from one to the other. If I get stuck on one, I'm going to the other. I'll mess up right there. I'll go to, you know what I'm saying? I'll just always switching and flipping. That way, it's like my creativity is like it's all over the place, but it's gonna work.
Right, because you have the creativity aspect, and then you have a deadline, like the business aspect. Yeah, because like really just like you said, like finding that inspiration, like because there's some stuff you could from start to finish just work on it, just because like you really you got the vision for it. Like I already know exactly what I got to do for this, especially you know if you're doing a flyer or something like you're like okay like. There's a formula. There's a formula for it. So you know, you just going in and just doing what you have to do. You did the cover art for the tour for NBA Youngboy. First of all, how did that come about?
Basically, it's kind of like through the label. So somebody at the label had reached out and they was like, "Hey, Youngboy has a tour coming up and they need a flyer for it." So you know, I was just shooting my shot. I'm like, let me try it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if it was real. I didn't know if it was fake.
Right.
I didn't know if I'd get it or not. I was just like, you know what, let me try something. And when I heard the name of it, it's called Make America Slime Again. So I'm like, damn, that's kind of easy because I already worked with one of Young Thugs, you know, best friends or, you know, younger friends. Shout out Slato. He worked the brand Make America Slime Again already out of Atlanta. Now I'm already the lead designer for that.
Right.
So for me, it was just like an instant connection. I'm like, all right, slime words, Youngboy picture, like, you know what I'm saying, people in masks. Like, I already had this idea for a clothing design. A few weeks later, I heard back and they said it's approved.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, facts.
That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really want to get that put on, like on a shirt, like, cause I know he probably gonna end up having like tour merch. Yeah, but like if they put that on the shirt, I definitely want it. Just especially because like you did it. Like, I definitely want that for sure.
Yeah,
but but that's a really big deal, man. That's a really big deal. Let's talk about your name.
Yeah.
Yo Instagram @ name, bro. So it's TWXNOO.
Yeah.
So some people see that and they thinking twin, they thinking Twxnoo, they thinking this, they thinking that, like Twan. You know, they just trying to substitute the X for something and just making it whatever they want to.
Yeah.
So let the people know what exactly is your Instagram @
Twxnoo GFX, Twxnoo Graphics. You know what I'm saying?
Twxnoo GFX, Twxnoo Graphics. Like just get it together, man. Like you know.
So like I was telling you, I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
Everybody call me twin. Besides that, like anybody that walk up to me, they see themselves in me for whatever reason. No diddy. But yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, hey, no did pause. Yeah,
that was wild.
Good.
Anyway. They see a version of themselves within me. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that meet me, they get to know me. Like, yeah, you like my twin. You know what I'm saying? So through high school, college, everybody just get to call me twin. Then I grew up, my homie, his name's Sincere too. So that was another connection, twin. You know what I'm saying? He always called me twin. I put the X in it because like the X is just a symbolism of 2 eyes. You put 2 eyes together, you got your X, you know what I'm saying? And my logo, which is coming out, you know what I'm saying? It's on my page too, but it's an X and it's like 2 eyes. It's like a person. You can imagine a stick figure. 2 people looking at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it really get deeper than what people probably think it is. It's not Twxnoo, not Twxnoo, not none of that shit. Twxnoo Graphics.
Twxnoo. And they got a real meaning behind it.
Real meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Real meaning behind it.
You playing with Instagram names and shit like that.
Nah, that's hard.
And I did it before Huncho too. So.
Hey.
Hey,
There you go. There you go. That's a message right there.
yeah,
So
fact.
yeah, no, real unique, real raw name for sure. I want to talk about what's in front of us right here. This is
Okay.
the, Kush League. So yeah, let the people know what a Kush League is.
So Kush League is a brand under the 1937 group. The company I'm saying to is the lead designer. It's basically a weed company, black owned for the most part, and you can catch them in Illinois. We will be venturing out to other states very soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Definitely for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, is Vic Mensa a part of that company?
Oh, that's some good research. So basically, we got a good connection with Vic Mensa. He has his own thing going on with the 93 Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you heard about it, but they do work together for certain things, and you can be on the lookout for some collaboration soon.
Okay,
Hmm.
I got you.
Super good connection though.
Okay, I got you. I got you for sure. So I mean, like what's next for you? Because I know like you love what you do with graphic design, but is there anything else that you've been like looking to like learn or like expand on?
So I've been trying to do golf. I
Okay.
just went for the first time like 2, 3 days ago.
Golf.
Golf. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I think that like with practice, I'm an athlete anyway, so it's gonna be easy.
Mm,
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get into.
for sure.
Golf. I'm into like guns. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
you'll catch me at the range every 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
at minimum. Um, I'm just all about growth in other areas,
Right.
honestly. So
Yeah.
it's
No,
like
especially having
whatever.
that balance, man. Just like because the one thing about what we do, you on your computer all day,
All
every day for
day.
the most part. Like you need like another outlet and like something else to do to like just to get away.
Yeah, when you think about it, like golf, that's outside. The gun range 9 times out of 10. When I
Mm-hmm.
move, for sure, it's gonna be outside.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's all like thrilling. It's all action. You feel me? If I'm not doing none of those things, I'm trying to get better in the gym.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
everything is outside work or controlled environments where I'm
For
not
sure.
thinking about no technology.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just working on self improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, man. That's good, man. Okay. So, is there anything coming up that's pending, or is there anything that that's in the works that the people can like look forward to?
Uh, so YFG Fatso has an album coming out soon.
Huh?
Y'all heard it, yeah. I mean, y'all probably know that already. They leak all this shit. But yeah, he got an album coming out soon. So you can look forward to that cover. Um, we got some new products launching. So like with the 1937 group, Outfitters, Kush League, be on the lookout for that. Like a lot of innovative shit. Kush League is some Nike of cannabis. So just know like that in itself come with a lot of innovation. That in itself is like gonna speed value.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that.
Okay, for sure. And then, so I want to know, is there anything that you released or anything that's in your portfolio that you wish that you could redo? Like
Redo.
something that you look at and you was like,
Damn. I had to think about that. Fuck. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of my early shit that's like on SoundCloud. Like this is artist 147 Davo. Like he used to be around Cowboy and shit
okay,
like that. I was doing a lot of his early stuff, and I'm like, that ain't it.
what
I ain't do
messing
that.
with it? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't do that.
Okay.
That was my twin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, so I know for the most part, nowadays you do most of your editing in Photoshop, right?
Everything Photoshop, Illustrator, like the whole Adobe suite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, taking full advantage of the full Adobe suite, especially like them college kids, yeah. Because
Yeah.
y'all get a discount, don't y'all?
We got it. Well, Columbia got it free.
For free. So yeah,
Perfect.
so yeah, you take full
So,
advantage of that.
yeah, Illustrator, InDesign, After Effects, Premiere Pro, like
For sure. And
Acrobat,
so,
everything.
and at school, you learned how to use all of those?
Yeah, like I was just learning Photoshop on my own time. Like in college, like my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Then as we go on, like the Illustrator came into play, InDesign came into play. Like those are stuff I learned in
So
school.
the main focus of Illustrator, is that like just like for motion graphics? So like what's
Nah, motion graphics is After Effects.
that's After Effects?
That's why you would use it too because
Yeah.
it's like visual.
Mm-hmm.
So with Illustrator, that's more so like vector based. So when you see icons like the bathroom logo, shit like that,
Yeah.
shit that gotta be scaled up a billion times what it is on the computer, that's what you going
I got
Illustrator
you.
for.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Photoshop, that's more so like the graphic side, the stuff that you will see on posters. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's not gonna be too large scale.
I got you. I got you.
Because on Illustrator, you can make something that's 1 pixel and turn it to a billion pixels if you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, man, with everything that you telling me, man, I know you got a lot of crazy work on the way, a lot of things that we got to look forward to, man, and a very bright future. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Last but not least, we really should have said this at the beginning, but I'm gonna let y'all know how we met. This is my little cousin. That's what y'all do not know. This is my real little cousin. Like,
Blood.
Yeah, for sure. Like really locked in for real since he came out the womb.
Literally.
So, so I'm just glad that, we was able to, come together and make this happen.
Yeah.
And,
sure.
like
long time coming.
Nah, for sure. But it's definitely a lot of collaborations on the way. Y'all gonna see some work coming from us real soon. And, without further ado, just thank y'all for tuning in and that shit. We signing out.
So
It's what it is.
peace.
Gone.